What a start to the season, eh? Alright, well, you were just seeing all the highlighted clips from my performance Wednesday in the first round of the new winter season. The game didn't go as we had hoped. We knew going in that the Greyhounds would be a very aggressive team, high energy, lots of running, look for those fast breaks, and capable shooters. Essentially, we just knew that'd be a tough matchup. And we're back to our old ways of first round rust, where we've always had a tendency of coming in, especially after winning championship the previous season. That seems to be when it really cost us. It's a bit of a premiership hangover that we get that first round. And I think this game we just sort of thought that it would all come to us, and then we just sort of would just be able to plug along, and shots would start falling and stuff like that. But obviously, it didn't. And to Greyhounds' credit, 'cause that's the thing. I don't want to take any Greyhounds deserve the win. They made us play the way we played a fair bit. They made their shots, they hit their shots, took their opportunities, and they played good defense that forced us into bad offense a lot of the time. So I don't want to take any credit away from them. They were a strong team. We knew they'd be a strong team. And the scary thing is they will still have Ash, who is a point guard, very good shooter, can drive in with a nice little floater, and very, very good on-ball defender, and very good rebounder for his size especially. And then they've got Big Mem, who's bigger than Leary, very strong, very experienced. I think he's a year older than me, so he's got a few miles on the legs, but can still clog that key up and still very solid all around, and so it's going to make them a very, very scary squad. But in regards to what we did wrong, I think we just about did everything wrong. Now, to be honest, I was planning on doing not a full breakdown, but I was going to go through, do a bit of a breakdown of what we did wrong here and there and what we need to adjust and stuff like that. But after watching back through the footage, I actually don't think we did anything really wrong. It was just more an intensity thing. We didn't bring the intensity. We look at the defensive end. We didn't really close out that hard, left their shooters a bit open. We didn't really rotate quick, so when they swung the ball to one side, we didn't really cover the middle like we need to, especially quickly, so they could just do a quick pass back, and they sort of got in there. We didn't cover the corners like we normally do and should. And then on offense, Kopi scoring 4 points, that's definitely not a regular occurrence. A quiet game for him is usually 16, 18 points at least for a quiet game. So him only getting the 4, bit of rust to work off there, but he'll come back firing next week, no doubt. Young Zach's been shooting well in scrimmages and stuff like that, but we just couldn't find him the ball to get him a bit of rhythm. And that's the other thing with Kopi as well. I don't think we probably supplied him well enough. So he had to make a few of his own opportunities. That's what we normally are able to do, is a bit more playmaking, get a good pass to him, do an open shot, get him in rhythm. But I don't think we did that particularly well. Rebounding wasn't great, but we didn't really take advantage of our size inside on offense. So I think all we got to do is just bring the intensity this next game, and the shots will start falling. It's confidence. Yes, bring that intensity, actually wanting to play. You sort of look like we're just going through the motions. It's just another week, but yeah, we'll sort it out. It's our usual first round jitters, first round rust. We'll work it off. But individually, my game, you'll see in the highlight, the clips. I won't call them highlights because I made sure to put some stuff in there I did wrong. You'll see missing the mid-range jumpers, especially in the corner. It's not my usual thing, especially airballing that first one. Couldn't believe that. It's not in mid-corner, it's a short corner. I've bloody airballed it. Airballed 2 threes towards the end. There's a 3 I've put in the clips where I've missed it way left, and with the way I've been shooting lately, that's just not me at the moment. But something about that ball just felt a bit weird. But again, both teams have to play with the same ball, so it's no excuse. Missed the easy sort of layup there in the second half as well from a good pass from Hutto inside. Turned, sort of rushed it. Again, I think it was sort of that pressure from the Greyhounds, the way they were attacking us inside especially. They were making sure to double me, if not triple me. So I think I sort of caught it and just rushed it, and this wasn't quite my game. I fumbled quite a bit. You'll see in the clips a fast break where Brad's passed it up and I've just gone for the one-hand catch, dropped it, tried to regather it and just fumbled and basically kicked it out of bounds. So yeah, sort of had a bit of rust on me, which I shouldn't, considering I've still been playing all through the break with these scrimmages. Defensive-wise, I don't think I actually did too bad defense. I think I was definitely probably a better player there, which isn't really a surprise. Might sound a bit arrogant, but I'm usually sort of our lockdown defender. I think I got my body, when I was playing down back, we played a 3-2 zone, so 3 up top, try and cover the perimeter, 2 down, guarding the basket. When I was down back, I think I got my body in the way on the drives. I met them nice and early, forced them to make tough shots, and they didn't really make too many. Tafara is just an athletic freak, so he made a couple of good finishes. But otherwise, I sort of really made it tough on them attacking the basket. When I was up top, I can't remember if I put the clip in. I don't think I did put the clip in. There was a play where in a timeout I actually told Leary he needed to come across to help on the Euro step to cover, because Hutto stood up, did the right thing, but then it's just a nice easy Euro and Leary hadn't come across to cover. But looking back on the footage, that was probably on me mostly. I was middle top and just didn't move the feet. Too slow, too old. Allowed Tafara to get into that key way too easy to create that play in the first place. So yeah, it's definitely on me there. But I had a couple of good feet, but yeah, just the feet still feeling a bit slow. Overall, felt good getting up and down the court. Running wasn't an issue. Never really felt too fatigued or too buggered, so I think the conditioning's there. But the legs were feeling good. I was getting up and down the court as much as I could. But yeah, so we just got to regather. You can't win them all, as they say, which I always hate. I want to win them all, but sometimes you just can't. So we play... Who do we play this week? We play Mismatched. So they're a bunch of young guys. Should be an interesting game to see how they go. They got Bailey, who's very solid young guy. Good defender, very long, surprisingly tall. You sort of think he's a bit shorter than what he is, but he's actually not too far off my height now. I think he'd be over 6 foot, I'd say. But he's got long arms, very quick, very athletic. He's a lefty, and he's got some very unorthodox sort of shots, especially around the basket. So he'll keep us on their toes. You got a young guy, Cade, young up and comer. I think he's 15 or 16. Very young, and but very solid. Can shoot the three, can dribble, play make. Good defender, very vocal, great leader. He practiced with the men's CBL team last season, and straight away at train he was one of the most vocal players there, which was very impressive for a young guy. Yeah, and they've got a couple of other good young ones who I can't currently think of who they have, but the mind who else they have. I think they got Tomo as well, big athletic, big if he plays. So they'll make it tough at the ring, but yeah, we just got to do our thing, hit our shots for once, and just up the intensity on defense. So look forward to that. It should be a good game. And so I won't go on too much longer, so I rambled on. So after that, just as always, got back in the gym, going through my workout, trying to get the body right, keep it going, keep it ticking over. Had the Sunday scrimmage, so I'll put up my highlights from the Sunday scrimmage, which, interesting scrimmage to say the least. There's a lot of stuff I sort of feel like saying, but I probably shouldn't, but I just don't honestly get it sometimes. To me, a Sunday, or just a scrimmage, is a game that you play for fun, and you don't worry about ticky-tack fouls, you just play. But some people just seem to think that if they miss a shot and there's any form of contact, it means they've been fouled, like to sook and bitch about it. But I think you just get on with it. You don't expect calls. It's only when it's really, really blatant that you worry about it. And as well, it's a scrimmage. You let everyone touch the ball. You don't just jack it up every time you touch it, because it really just makes it unfun to be part of the team, to be honest. So I think some people need to learn to pull their head in and just play the game. Play the game the way it's supposed to be. There's a reason why you got 5 people on the court, not just the one. And yeah, I just think you just go out. Who cares if you get hacked? I let calls go all the time. If someone steps out of bounds, so be it. I don't care about back violations. If someone passes the back, let them come down. I want to play defense. If I go up and I get slight hand on my arm, but I should still finish it regardless, play on. Like, it didn't affect the shot. I should finish it. If you actually just arm bar me and pull me down, all right, maybe call that. But yeah, so it just gets frustrating a bit sometimes. So it's a little rant there from me. But hope you enjoyed watching the highlights or the clips from Wednesday. Hope you enjoy these clips coming up. And yeah, we'll get back to it next week. All right, catch you around.
I'm a threat. Really, y'all don't know this, y'all in danger. I'm a threat. Y'all don't know this, y'all in danger, I'm a threat.